Okay, welcome to the ranking for COD 4. So, from the past, what, month, we've been playing COD 4. Not the remaster, but the original. And we've been having fun. COD 4 was a nice break from the World War II CODs. But it is time for us to rank it because we finished it Friday. So, let's get into it then. Okay, so here's our makeshift tier list. It's kinda, yeah, but it works for me. Anyway, we've already got COD 1 and 2 in B tier, and COD 3 in D tier. If you want to know why I rank them there, go watch the last video, or the last ranking video. But anyway, here's COD 4. Now, before I put it where I think it needs or deserves, let's go over some key points that I really enjoyed about the game. Okay. Number one. I'm happy this game actually had a story instead of it just being mindless killing. Okay. COD 1 and 2 and even 3 honestly just kind of felt like we were doing the same thing every mission. COD 4, I'm happy to not feel that way. It kind of mixed it up. Number 2, it actually had a main antagonist with Zakhaev and Al-Assad. I am happy they did that because I am tired of just fighting the Nazis. I know the next game we're going to is World at War, and it's the last World War II COD for a while, but I think COD 4 is going to be a nice split between COD 3 and World at War. Plus, World at War is a good game. COD 3 was not. But I'm just happy that COD 4 had a main antagonist. It had likable main characters. It had a great ending, by the way. And we got 2 more games in the trilogy, which that will be after World at War. Yeah, after World at War, we are doing Modern Warfare 2, so we're going to be doing the next game. Then we do Black Ops, and then we do MW3. Then we don't touch Modern Warfare until MW 2019, the reboot. That's the only one out of the rebooted trilogy I've played. I have not played the story of MW 2 or 3, the newest ones, but I have played the multiplayers a little bit, not that much. But anyway, back to COD 4. Talked about how I like it having an antagonist. I like how it has a story. It had really good missions. And I'm happy it's taken us into the modern day, because I am tired of using stuff like M1 Grands and MP40s. I'm tired of that. I want to use an M4A1. I wanted to use an MP5, Barrett 50 cal, even though we never... No, we did at one point. No, I wanted to use modern weaponry. And I think soon that will be what we do. At least like Vietnam to modern. Yeah. But I thought the gunplay was really nice. It was a really good change of pace. I mean, if the last 3 Call of Duty games you've played were World War II Call of Duties, using the same weapons and basically doing the same thing in every game, it's a nice change of pace when you get a modern Call of Duty. And I'm happy we went to modern instead of staying with World War II. Not saying I don't like the World War II games. Obviously, I ranked COD 2 and COD 1 pretty high. And COD 3 down here. I did not like it. But I think one of the things that... Let's talk about some improvements COD 4 has made over what would be the last game, COD 3. Okay, one of the biggest improvements: no driving vehicles. That was one thing that I hated with COD 3, was the janky vehicle driving. I hated that. I hated the QuickTime events. I was not the biggest fan of them because it's a Call of Duty game. Okay? Call of Duty game. Fast paced, first person shooter. I don't have time for QuickTime events. Okay? I know they come back in the future in COD World War II. I know they come back. But those ones are kind of fine. I think COD 3 kind of uses them, if that makes sense. COD 4 kind of got rid of them. Can't really talk about graphical improvement because if there was one, it's very slight. There really wasn't that much of a graphical improvement. I mean, the game still looks great, don't get me wrong. I could have played the remastered because the remastered version does look really good, but I wanted to play the original COD 4, so that's what I did. But anyway, so not much in the graphical department. Characters, on the other hand, I don't remember anybody from COD 3. I really don't remember anybody from any one of these three CODs, apart from Captain Price in COD 1, but that's a given. Like, wasn't there a guy named Waters? And then there was that, spoiler alert for COD 3, there's that one sergeant that died at the end, but I cannot remember his name. Yeah, the characters in the first three CODs were not memorable at all. But COD 4, we got characters like, well, Captain Price returned. I don't know why they brought him back. I mean, he's fine. Don't get me wrong, he's fine. He's not my favorite. I know he's a fan favorite, but he's not my favorite. But anyway, Captain Price returned. I like Gaz. I think my favorite always had to have been Griggs. Soap's alright. I just kind of wish that he spoke. I hate the games where the protagonist doesn't speak. And we do go back to that in Cold War, I think. So that'll be a long time from now. But well, I think the overall the game is an improvement over COD 3. I think it's an improvement over COD 1 and 2. But do I think it's A tier or S tier? Or do I think it's high B tier? I definitely don't think it's S tier. Okay? I don't think it's S tier. It's a good game, don't get me wrong, it's a good game. But I do not think it's S tier. S tier is for like the great of the greats. Mainly like Black Ops 1 and 2. I may be biased, those are some of my favorite campaigns, but still. So, it's kind of between A and B. Either high B or kind of like a low A. You know? Because it was a really nice change of pace. but it wasn't my favorite campaign of all time. It was a good campaign. I enjoyed it, but it's not my favorite. I think I'm going to give it a low A. I think that's going to be my final ranking, is a low A. And you guys can disagree with me. Let me know what y'all would have ranked it in the comments. But so far we are 4 Call of Duties down, and this one's the most hated, and so far this one's the most loved. So we'll see if World at War can beat MW or Modern Warfare. I don't think it can, but stay tuned, because Wednesday the 25th will be our debut of World at War. So, can't wait to see you there.